Hey, I'm Al McGee with YETicket.com. Thanks for watching. Well, I'm going to talk about this new Disney Pixar show called Elemental. And this is directed by Peter Sohn. Well, you've seen a couple of his movies. And the screenplay, though, was written by John Hubert, Kat Leikel, and Brenda Huzar. The reason I mention these people is because I just feel this is the weakest part of this film is the script. Now we have Lava Girl Ember, and she's voiced by Leah Lewis. Well, she's fire, and she has parents, Ernie, voiced by Ronnie Del Carmen, and Cinder, Sheila Omni. They're her parents, and they had to leave the Fireland because something devastating happened there. And Ernie, the father, said, let's go someplace to live. So where does he go? Well, he goes to Element City. But Element City reminded me of Zootopia in that film. And the storyline reminds me of a couple of other films too. For example, the grandmother of Ember told her to marry fire. And, many of us have gone through this in our real lives to marry what we are related to. And in this film, too, you see that the water people are very privileged, and you see water going everywhere. And also the water people live in high rises. They don't really have no real issues and things like that, but the fire town people do, and other people do too. And you can see that this kind of reflects different nationalities too. And it's like in the United States, you can see there's all different accents throughout this film with different people that you meet. Now, Wade, he's water, he's an aquatic, and he's voiced by Manado Atney. And well, they meet in Ember's father's business in the basement because the pipes burst because she got outraged and things like that about the family business. So they meet and things like that, and they start falling for each other. Now, this is why earlier I mentioned the script writers. When did they sit around and say, hey, let's do something about fire and water? Do they have feelings too? Well, let's create feelings for fire and water. Boy, that's a lot to come up with. I don't know. Fire and water really doesn't mix. And that's the purpose of this film. But again, we've seen this story before. We really have. Ember meets Wade's father, mother, and family. They're privileged. They live in a high rise. They have a security guard and things like that. And they meet and they develop a relationship. Now, I will admit this story has a lot of cliches. Again, it's two opposites getting together, and also you have these different elements trying to mix together. And that's the thing about this film that I've seen before. This is really not anything original, but you see many films they're really not original. The hero wins, and boy meets girl, boy loses girl, then boy get back to girl. Well, this film was like that too, almost like a romantic comedy. Of course, Pixar, the animation in here is brilliant. Yeah, I thought this was objects, real objects, from real life. But again, for me, there's really no magic in this film. For me, I really didn't see real magic. I didn't see real magic with the characters, anything like that. And then did this film forget about the kids? Will kids really enjoy this love story? Will kids understand, opposites meeting each other, fire and water? But I feel that Pixar, Disney, forgot about the adults too. Many of the Pixar films that was presented and made in the past, they were also enjoyed by the parents and the kids. I can name a few of them, but you know who they are. And as an adult, I didn't enjoy this, and I can't see really many kids worrying about this love story. I think kids want more of an adventure. And this film also really played it very, very, very safe. So I'm going to rate this film only with 2 palm trees out of 4. Only 2 palm trees out of 4. There was no magic here. And I will admit that this is a film that Pixar lost, that Disney lost on achieving the magic. Remember, we want to go to see films to get the magic. Well, thank you for watching my review of Elemental. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel and all my other channels. Thank you for watching. You know what? I really
This is your entertainment ticket. Latest and greatest.